Hey guys, so in this video, I want to drill in, I want to share, I want to talk about Tesla. Ito mahirap pag live, no? It's hard to not make any mistakes or if it's raw. But in this video, I want to talk about Tesla's 5 to 1 stock split. I know in the previous day, I promised to make an alternate video, Philippine stocks, US stocks, but I made another Philippine stock video again today. But since I promised to make another US stock video, we're here right now. It's close to midnight, but we're doing this video all for you. We're doing this video to add so much content to you. But above and beyond that, this is news, no, that a lot of people are talking about because it's bringing a lot of attention again to Tesla and it's bringing the stock price higher. If you've seen my previous video, I made a video talking about Apple also making a 4:1 stock split. Now, Tesla is also following suit. Let me give you more details on it and at the end of the video, we're gonna do we're gonna talk about the charts, we're gonna talk about the technical analysis, and that's what you can expect on this channel. This is my second channel. By the way, if you're new to this, my name's Marvin Germo, and I'm a stock market trader and investor. And I've been investing in the market for more than a decade now. And I analyze and I talk about and I share my principles and my strategies, particularly for this channel, talking about Philippine and US stocks. So that's what you can expect here. And if you want more of this, like, subscribe, and share, and smash that bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing, about trading, and about the stock market, all with one goal in mind: to help you, to bring you closer to all of your dreams of financial freedom. Anyways, for Tesla, the 5:1 stock split, the record date will be August 21. The shares will be distributed August 28th, and the new shares that gets added will be traded on the markets August 31, 2020. So please remember the date, August 21. You need to own the shares of Tesla before August 21. You will get the shares August 28, and it will be tradable August 31, 2020. And what will happen is this: when a 5:1 stock split will happen, if you have one share, you get four additional shares. So after your one share becomes five shares. Again, the reason why they're doing this and the reason why they are saying that they're doing this move is something similar also to Apple, so that there's a look and a feel that it looks relatively affordable, that it doesn't look so expensive, so that their employees, so that retail stockholders get to buy it. But again, remember my videos on eToro where we talked about you can buy fractional shares, meaning for $50 you can start to buy and become a shareholder of Tesla, fractions of it, meaning you don't need to shell out 1,500 dollars or 75,000 pesos to have fractional shares of Tesla. You need to only deploy $50. So I think that's the difference. So I don't know what's the whole narrative of it, why they are doing it to make it look cheap when people can now buy fractional shares of the stock. Or mainly, I think it's more retailers who's buying fractional shares. Institutions are still buying the main boards for the stock, or they're buying large portions of the stock. So I don't know why did they have to actually split it, but it's more of that. I think it's more of uh giving a sense of affordability for the stock, giving a sense that, hey, the stock will look cheaper because of this. But again, this is not a financial event. It does not change the fundamentals. It does not make the company actually cheaper. It does not change the valuations. It doesn't change the earnings. It only it's just the same company. It's still the same price. It's just that before you had $1, one piece. Now your $1 gets sliced into five, but it's still equivalent to $1. Or it's as if you were given five pieces of 20 cents. So let me show you the charts now so you have full context on it. Comment below if you're learning, comment if this is helping you, comment if you're a Filipino and you still like me analyzing, talking about US markets. I don't know why I'm doing a lot of US videos lately, but there's a lot of people asking about it, so we're gonna do more and more and more. I think that's the liberty of making another channel. If you have another channel, you can talk about whatever you want and it doesn't affect your main channel, and the main channel videos could still be there. So here we could be as liberal, we could be as raw, we could talk about as much, and we can do a lot of those videos as well. For those who are watching this and you're a Filipino and you want to learn how can you actually have exposure and buy those stocks, I'll put the link below. It's called eToro. It's a brokerage that allows you to buy US stocks for 50 US dollars only. So that's the arbitrage there, especially right now. I wanted to share this before I show you the charts, especially right now that the Philippine economy is not as good compared to where it was a couple of years ago, that the US market has tech stocks, that the US markets has pharma stocks, that because they have tech stocks, because they have pharma stocks, that allows you to have exposure to all of them. As you have tech stocks, pharma stocks, that's what's needed right now. That's what's changing the game. That's what's bringing up their markets there. And there's a lot of attention for pharma stocks because pharma stocks, as you all know, there are listed companies in the US that are creating the vaccine. There are listed companies in the US creating the cure. So I think it's relevant to where we are right now. Now, looking at the charts, so please remember, by the time I'm making this video, the stock price of Tesla should be around 1,500. It jumped around 9%. So Tesla should be around here right now already. It's just that this chart hasn't updated yet. But if you'll allow me to do this from a comparing where it was no last year, this was where Tesla was more than a year ago, or around a year ago. Yeah, 2019. So if you look at it, Tesla from this point, 2019, has gone up massively over 700 plus percent. If you look at its all-time high, it's gone up more than 800 plus percent. So if you'd analyze it, whoa, a company could actually make that much, especially at a time where we are in a pandemic, especially at a time where this was where they did the Cybertruck thing also. The stock started to soar again, then it started to retrace. But for those who love technical analysis, this is how strong the 200-day moving average is. If you were not able to catch it here, you were not able to catch it here, you were not able to catch it here, you were not able to catch it during the breakout also here. Or sorry, alam ko the Cybertruck was around. Let me try to double check. No, when was the cyber? No. Sorry. I apologize. Uh, if you were not able to enter here, there was a buy signal already here from the 200-day moving average. But because it started to retrace and go down from the March lows, remember this was the lockdown period, majority of the stock markets around the world started to correct here, started to drop here. This was a very, very large drop. The drop was around 60 plus percent, but this is how strong the 200-day moving average is. So the breakout here broke out from the 200-day moving average. After that, it never looked back. Even if you measure it from this area, it went up around 300 plus percent. If you measure it from around August, no, same time this year, it's up almost 384%. So from this time to the high in February, it was up 380 plus percent. If you look at it from this point, from the breakout of the 200-day moving average, it's up 308%. So massive, massive strides, massive moves for Tesla. Plus, I love the movement here when it started to drop here. By the time it hit March 19, March 20, it started to bounce from the 200-day moving average when there was a lot of fear. This was a good time to position. This was a good time to enter. Even if you entered late into the game, you would still have gotten a very, very a very, very good earnings for Tesla. If you look at it from that breakout point, it would have been up 288 or around 377%. And that's just a 5-month hold for the stock. Especially if you're looking at Tesla. And if you allow me to do this, you have a resistance here, and you have, if you're trying to at least peg something, it's around the 1.5 level, and then you can try to put something here. So possible support levels for Tesla: 1672, 1510, 1362. And if you'll notice it, the stock right now is up more than 9%, and it's at the 1500 level. So it's somewhere here. So one thing that I'll tell you is this: Tesla started to bounce from this area, then it broke past this. Now, if it goes above the 1510 area, it can go to the 1672. So I don't know what the price will be by the time we reach the end of the month, but that's when the new shares get traded also, and the new shares also get added to people who own the stock by the end of the month. So at this point in time, if it continues and stays to break out from this level, you have a 10% upside. If it goes beyond that, you still have a swing of around 23%. If it goes beyond that, also from a tech perspective, no, it could go from looking at this channel 1362 to around 1676. This is around 300 plus. If a breakout will happen, there's a chance that, looking at this from a channel range analysis for those who attended their stock smart sessions, there's a narrative that it could go to around the 19 to 2000 level. Should it break out from this resistance level, and this resistance level will validate itself as a support, and the support will hold that level, then you could expect to see Tesla continue to push up as well. But from a long-term perspective, the 200-day moving average is holding the trend. It's confirming that everything is still in an uptrend, everything is still moving up, everything is still relatively good. So just a moral to the story, even for Tesla, you don't have to come in exactly at the lowest point. You don't have to come in when everything is all fearful. You don't have to come in uh, to find the exact bottom. But if you follow your technicals very well, even though na late kayo dun sa breakout ng 200-day moving average, you still make money eh. Even though kung na late kayo dun sa breakout niya, you bought it at a higher price, you would still make money. And in the same way, nung pag-correct niya nung March, when there was a lot of fear, when a lot of people were scared, but it bounced from the 200-day moving average, that still, from a tech perspective, was a buy signal. And that's why I like technical analysis. I hope you guys learned a lot. If you're a Filipino and this is something new to you, I hope that this is something still that adds value to you. That even though I've been making a lot of videos about US markets, because I wanted to give options also for Filipinos that uh, you can still trade, you can still use US markets for you to be able to earn money, for you to be able to get extra, especially right now. Majority of you are online, majority of you are at home, majority of you are not going out. So why not use this time to build your skill? Why not use this time to get better as you start to trade? Why not use this time also to allow yourself to learn the rudiments on how you can trade the markets with confidence? So if you want to know more about this, links are down below. Books, online courses, everything else in between. If you love this channel, like, share, subscribe. If you want another channel of mine, go to my first channel. It's called Marvin Germo. We have over 1,600 videos there. And same goal, same heart. If you're not from the Philippines, and you're not from, but you love, but this is adding value to you, welcome to my channel. And I hope that you learn as much from this as well. And I just really want you guys to be financially free as well. So that's it, Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. It's almost midnight na, tired na rin. But see you all again soon, guys. See you tomorrow. More videos coming up. God bless you all.